Okay, so before we begin, I need to remind you that all the stocks mentioned in the video are for the purpose of demonstration and education, not recommendation. Investors should be aware of the risks involved in stock trading and take full responsibilities for their own tradings. And for Facebook, if you want to follow my public page, you can just search at Homely Amy on your Facebook. Okay, you search, then you will just click the search button. You will get this Trade with Homely chart. Okay, so this is me, Trade with Homely chart. This is the name for my public page. You can click like. Okay, after you click like, then you can just enter the public page. Click Trade with Homely chart. You will be able to see the upcoming events, right? So upcoming events, this is the live broadcast for today, right? So you can click, then you will be able to enter and join the live broadcast. Okay, and if you want to talk with me privately, also can here beside on my page you enter, you will be able to contact me by message. Okay, you can WhatsApp me. Sorry, it's not WhatsApp, it's on Facebook, the messenger. You can send me messenger message, so I will reply. Okay, so then let's go straight to the points about the bottom catch, right? So because homely investment philosophy is index first, individual stocks next, right? So before we check the individual stocks, we always have to check the index, the performance of the index. That's very important to check. And for Nasdaq, we talk about the index every day because it's necessary, right? So for Nasdaq, we have the price yesterday touch the yellow line of homely rainbow, right? Touch the yellow line of homely rainbow, but unable to break up because last night it tried to break up, failed, right? If you check the other indexes, it will be the same, SPX, right? So Nasdaq is actually stronger. SP 500 still below the below the first yellow line of homely rainbow. So for Dow Jones, check it's the same. Dow Jones, right? So Nasdaq is actually the strongest because recently the high-tech companies, they have given us some forceful rebound, right? Some forceful rebound. And then yesterday, the price faced with the strong resistance at the yellow line and then drop. So it's not unexpected, right? So I mentioned it's not easy for the price to break up the resistance here. So in near future, we still need to keep a close eye on it, whether or not the price can break up. If it cannot, then it would drop again. So means if you want to trade the high-tech companies, maybe not so good. Maybe not so good. So this is about the US market. And then about our STI. So STI yesterday, the performance is not a very satisfying one because it opened high, but in the end it closed quite low, right? So it's still below the 2,500 level we mentioned for STI. 2,500. This is the strongest resistance for the current price. And then if we check today our STI, I believe it rebounded, right? So it rebounded today, including the Hong Kong Hang Seng Index. They all rebound, but the rebound until now is around, for Singapore is still around 2,478. This is the latest value for STI. 2,478 is still below 2,500. The price hasn't yet touched the strongest resistance here. Okay, so this is for our STI, and for Hang Seng, you will also see the same phenomenon. The price below the strongest resistance. okay? And then if the index currently is still sideways there, no decisive movement, right? And then for individual stocks, how do we deal with the individual stocks? So if we check the quotes for today, this is the quotes for today, right? And then we realize that today you see Keppel Corp. Keppel Corp now is around 4.88%. The rise is around 4.88%, right? So relatively speaking, this is the best one of Singapore shares, because you check the rest, all of the rest, they are the unreliable, the penny stocks. So not reliable. These stocks not reliable, but Keppel Corp is the blue chip, right? So, and then we check, apart from Keppel Corp, maybe Well Venture also can have a look, because it's the rally is 6.94%, but Keppel Corp is the hero for today. Our topic will be about Keppel Corp, and also for AEM. Yesterday I talked about AEM, right? So I mentioned, so AEM, that might be a good buy point for AEM if we check the mini chart, right? You remember yesterday I mentioned, because we have a potentiality for AEM. On the other hand, we want to avoid the potential risks, because the price will be faced with the resistance at the yellow line of Homely Rainbow, right? And then I shared with you the method how to deal with it. We check the mini chart, right? So if I change to the mini chart, okay, let me change to 30-minute chart for AEM. So when I was talking about AEM yesterday, that's around 12 p.m., right? 12 p.m. yesterday. And I said better wait for some correction in the 30-minute chart. And after the correction, if in the 30-minute chart, the circle turn white and then turn red again, that's a good entry point if you want to take the risks. And then it turned out to be the first red circle in the 30-minute chart is today, right? Today, 9:30 a.m. when the market opened, in the 30-minute chart, that's the first red circle, right? First red circle, we wait for the confirmation. The following 30 minutes, the close price obviously higher than the high price of the first red circle candle here. So we buy, right? So we buy, after we buy it, then we can keep holding, because we buy here, we buy at a very low point. We buy at a low point, especially when we have a lower shadow here, very long lower shadow here. So that's a very good buy point. And then that's up until now, right? So that's how we can catch the opportunity for AEM in the mini chart. Yesterday, I already shared with you the method. If you home remember, you check the mini chart, you already caught it. I believe you already captured the chance here for AEM. Okay, then how about Keppel Corp, our hero today for Keppel Corp? BN4. Okay, so for BN4, today it's an upward gap, right? We see the price gap up open and then continue going up, and until now the price drop a bit because we have a upper shadow here. The price now drop a bit, right? Then also some homely members asked me whether or not can we buy Keppel Corp now. Okay, so how do we do the analysis? Firstly, we need to check the potentiality of Keppel Corp. If it really has great potentiality, maybe we can consider to buy, right? But then, when to buy? That's another question. Later I will share with you again. But firstly, we need to make sure Keppel Corp really has potentiality. So how do we do it? Go back to the end of day chart, okay? Because the end of day chart is designed for analysis. If we check BN4 Keppel Corp, what we see is long term, the white lines downward, and the blue lines downward, the yellow lines of homely rainbow also downward. Means what? Keppel Corp is in downtrend for long term and also for medium term, right? So if you want to trade a stock in long term downtrend and medium term downtrend, so we call it bottom catch. So this is bottom catch, and bottom catch usually is tricky. It requires experience and requires you can respond very fast. You can act very fast. You buy and sell without hesitation. You stop loss without hesitation. If you cannot do that, I don't recommend you to catch this kind of bottom catch opportunity. Okay? But if you feel you are such kind of aggressive investor, then today's method will be very helpful. Okay, so when the price is in long-term, immediate-term correction, so how do we know that the price would stop dropping further with higher success rates? Or when do we get this kind of signal? How do we know the price would stop dropping further and would give us at least a rebound, forceful rebound? For bottom catch, remember, firstly, you always have to regard it as short-term trading, short-term rebound. Maybe if you're lucky, you can catch the very big bottom. It might be the beginning of the long-term reversal, but that's we are not sure about that. If you want to do bottom catch, you only regard the bottom catch as the short-term trading first. After the rally for short-term, if it turn downward again, you better leave first to wait and see the future performance. Okay, and then how do we make sure that we have a higher success rate to do the bottom catch? In homely software, the Tai Chi Signal. Tai Chi Signal is the powerful indicator, the blue Tai Chi. Okay, so for Tai Chi Signal, we have two colors. One color is yellow, we call it yellow Tai Chi, right? So yellow Tai Chi is for top escape. For example, Keppel Corp. The previous history, yellow Tai Chi, and price drop below it, effectively drop below the low price of the yellow Tai Chi here, right? That's already last year, and then you see that's the historical high. If I zoom in for you to check, that's the historical high, right? And then keep dropping, right? And then we don't check yellow Tai Chi today. Today we focus on blue Tai Chi, because blue Tai Chi is for bottom catch. Once the blue Tai Chi appear, it would be the beginning of a significant rally, at least for medium term. It might be the beginning of a long-term reversal, but it also might just be the beginning of a medium-term rebound in the long-term downtrend. Okay, so for example, here we have a blue Tai Chi, right? But the blue Tai Chi we see after that, the price never stand above the high price of the blue Tai Chi. Means it's not an effective buy signal, a bottom catch signal. This is invalid. The signal is invalid. And then how about check the bottom here, right? So this is the bottom signal, the signal that, oh sorry, this is the signal here, and we may have an opportunity for bottom catch, and after that we see the price effectively stand above the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal here, and the price sideways there for a while, and then begin to give us the rally, right? Begin to give us the rally. Okay, then when the price is faced with the yellow lines of homely rainbow, we know that it's strong resistance, right? So when the price faced with strong resistance, how do we know that we need to sell to stop loss or to avoid the potential drops in future, or we can still keep holding? So here you can check the significant candlestick. For example, up until now we see the price is sideways, between the high and low of this bullish candle here, this green bar here, right? So if the price never drop below the low price of this candle here, then I will keep holding. If the price break up, I keep holding. Then if the price break down the low, I stop loss. So means this is just a short-term rebound, and then no big chance, right? Then it break up. So if it break up, I keep holding. So candlestick, knowledgeable candlestick is also very important. And then here, when the price touch the yellow lines of homely rainbow again, all for short-term trading, if you feel that the price, this is a downward gap, and then above we have strong resistance at the blue and white lines of homely rainbow. For super short-term trading, if you have bought when the price break up the high price of the yellow Tai Chi signal, this candle here, right? And then you have made some profit, then you are happy enough, you already can sell if you see the forceful downward gap. And then if you see the price try to break up the blue line again, if you didn't sell here, then you see the price drop again, you also better sell first. See, finally touch, then drop. So this is the definite signal that you need to sell, because faced with a strong resistance at the blue lines of homely rainbow, blue lines and white lines, it's not easy to break up. So when you see the price unable to break up and keep dropping 1, 2, 3, 4 days, you need to go, you need to leave. Okay, so this is how we can do the bottom catch. You see, it's not easy, because when the price try to go up, it will have to break up the resistance, strong resistance at the yellow lines of homely rainbow, right? And if it can break up, then the next target is the blue line of homely rainbow, right? Blue line of homely rainbow. So we have resistance above, so it's not easy, right? And then you do the bottom catch here. When the price drop below the yellow lines again, you know that it turned to a long-term, medium-term bearish again. Long-term, medium-term turn to bearish again. You see, after here we sell, the price try to break up the white lines of homely rainbow, but it's not easy. It's not easy. You see, try, failed, unable to break up. And once it drop below, you know this is the timing that the market would drop again at maybe a very fast speed. See? You see? Right? So this is how we can do the bottom catch with the Tai Chi signal and homely rainbow, the resistance and the support of the rainbow lines here, right? So based on these two, the combination of the two, we can do some bottom catch. It's not easy, but right. And then after that, we have another blue Tai Chi signal again, right? But we see the price didn't really break up the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal. The following day, it's above the second day, then also above, but you see a field. A field means that it's not the beginning of a forceful rebound. Okay, so this is a bottom catch. You have to be very careful, because it might be risky. See, this time give you a very big downward gap. If you cannot respond in time, you might be stuck there. Okay, so this is if you want to avoid risk, you need to monitor it in the mini chart. If in the mini chart you have a sell point, you better leave first in the mini chart to avoid a sudden big drop. Okay, so this blue Tai Chi, it failed. And then how about this time? It also failed because the price dropped below already, right? So no need to pay attention to this. And also this time, it failed. If the price never break up the high price of the yellow Tai Chi signal, don't try it. And if the price break up the yellow Tai Chi, and then for just 1-2 days around the level, you also better wait and see to find a proper entry point in the minute chart so that you can avoid this big drop, okay? And then how about recently? This is already the recent performance, right? So the recent performance, blue Tai Chi again, the price used to try to break up but failed. And then yesterday some people asked me about Keppel Corp, right? So I mentioned this is the bottom catch signal, means we have, if the price can break up the high of the bottom catch, then we have a higher success rate that the price may give us a forceful rebound. And then today the price date went up, right? And then the other indicator we can check is deviation expert. Why the price can give us a forceful rebound, or how do we know that the success rate here is high for the bottom catch signal based on blue Tai Chi signal? Because previously here we see the low price become lower and lower, right? So we check the low point become lower and lower, low point become lower and lower. And for this deviation expert, I mentioned this indicator before, right? Deviation expert, the low point become higher and higher. So this is the bullish divergence, right? So bullish divergence usually means that after that we will have a rebound. And combined with the Tai Chi signal, our success rate would be higher. So the previous, this blue Tai Chi, why they all failed? Because we don't have a bullish divergence. It's until recent, this blue Tai Chi, we have the bullish divergence. So bullish divergence combined with the blue Tai Chi, you can secure higher success rate. And if we check, the previous time no divergence, but this time we have the divergence, bullish divergence and Tai Chi signal, right? And then you might argue, well, considering this is a successful buy point, this is a successful bottom catch signal here, so when do I buy it? Because now it's already after an upward gap, right? After an upward gap, the price is already a bit high for short-term trading. So if I enter, so it's possible that I might be stuck. Right? Then how to deal with this problem? Check the minute chart, right? You can go to the minute chart. For example, let's check the 30-minute chart to see whether or not it's active in the 30-minute chart. Yeah, it's still active in the 30-minute chart, so you can stick to the 30-minute chart, okay? So how to deal with Keppel Corp? In the 30-minute chart, we check the recycle, first recycle, that's already several days ago, that's 25th September. If you have paid attention, maybe in the minute chart, you already been able to catch the rally here, but the point is, if you check the 30-minute chart, until now, it's a Y circle. So Y circle means for super short term, it's in correction. So what we need to do is wait after the correction finish. After the price drop, then next time I turn to recircle again. In the 30-minute chart, you can try to buy again. For super short term first, after you buy, you still need to check in the daily chart whether or not the price can remain above the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal. The high price of the blue Tai Chi is $4.28. That would be your stop loss level. If the price drop below the high price of the blue Tai Chi, then means this may not be a successful bottom catch signal. You need to stop loss first. Okay, your stop loss maybe can be slightly lower than $4.28, maybe $4.20, right? Slightly lower than the than the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal. That's how you can catch the opportunity for Keppel Corp and at the same time avoid the potential risks, because bottom catch is never easy, it's tricky. And if you want to avoid risks, you trade in the minute chart. That would help you avoid the risks and also help you secure the profit for short-term rebound, at least for short-term, because we see above we have resistance at the yellow lines of homely rainbow, and if the price can break up the yellow lines, and then we have blue lines above. Okay, and because Keppel Corp is in the oil sector, right? It belongs to the oil sector, and we check last night, yesterday, actually the price for oil it dropped quite greatly, right? So it's a big drop. This is influenced by the worry about the second wave of COVID-19, right, in many countries, and then also because the oil, the storage seems like already increased. The oil storage increased. So when the demand becomes less, the demand decrease and the supply increase, of course the price will drop for oil, right? And Keppel Corp is it belongs to the oil sector, so it also would be influenced by the price of oil. If we check for near future, if the COVID-19 becomes more and more serious, and I believe it's possible that the oil price will drop again, drop further, it might drop further. It's possible. Means for Keppel Corp, even if you want to catch the rebound, you need to be very careful, because if the oil price it drops significantly, Keppel Corp also will be influenced. Only that currently we have at least a short-term rebound to catch. If you want to catch opportunity, then you do it in the 30-minute chart, as what I have shared with you just now. And then apart from Keppel Corp, we also have Sembcorp Marine, right? Sembcorp S51. So Sembcorp, you see it's the same. We have the Tai Chi Signal. We have the blue Tai Chi, previous outfield, right? Field, this time. And also we have the bullish divergence actually. Can you see the bullish divergence here? So means for Sembcorp Marine also we have opportunity that the price may give us a rebound. At least a rebound. If the price can break up the yellow line, then maybe can even go up further. Okay, then for Sembcorp Marine, we can check the real-time chart for now, S51. Sembcorp Marine today, it also went up. It also, okay, in the daily chart, it turned to a recircle today, right? The current price is 14 cents, 149, 0.149, and the high price of the Tai Chi is 0.153. So currently the price is still below the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal. Means it's not reliable, it's not safe, it's not yet confirmed a bottom catch signal. We need a close price higher than the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal. Okay, and check this is in the daily chart. How about in the minute chart? I believe Sembcorp is less active than the Keppel Corp, because you check the 30-minute chart, the candles not active, means a 30-minute is too fast for Sembcorp. How about let's try 60-minute chart? Okay, so 60-minute chart is the normal candlestick, right? So 60-minute chart. So for super short term, so the price is far away from the recircle, we better wait for some correction. If the price it drop, let's say to touch the half level of this long bullish candle, then if it turn upward again, maybe you can try But remember the high price of the blue Tai Chi signal, which is again 0.153. 0.153. If price cannot break up that level, no chance for Sembcorp. Okay, you can check the mini chart. If in future in the mini chart it happens to be a first risk and the price already above 0.135, then 139 0.159, right? So 0.153. If the price happen to be higher than 0.153 and it's a first risk, that would be the best entry point. That would be the best entry point in the mini chart. Okay, so this may have opportunity or may not, because currently the buy point here is hasn't yet been confirmed. It's not yet confirmed. Okay, the buy point here, but you can check it, especially for Homely members. If you have Homely software, you can do it, practice it yourself, this method, based on the Tai Chi signal. And maybe you can check deviation expert to see whether or not we have a bullish divergence, and combine with the Homely rainbow lines, the resistance levels above. Okay, and then not only for Singapore market, for US it's the same. Let's say, for example, INO, right? So I also showed you INO, the bottom catch for INO, because we also have a blue Tai Chi at the bottom, right? INO is the vaccine stock, right? So vaccine related with the COVID-19 vaccine, INO. And then we see the blue Tai Chi signal. The price successfully break up the high price of the blue Tai Chi. So we have a 2-day forceful rally, around 20% of rally, right? So after that, you see the price unable to hit a new high for a while. You already can leave for short-term trading, because short-term trading you are doing some speculation. Don't be so greedy. You have profit, then you leave first. Then we see after this big downward gap is caused because the news, right? So the COVID-19, the research has been suspended, but then after that, after the news, we see the price, it didn't drop below the low price of the blue Tai Chi signal. Means it still may have opportunity in future. If the price break up the high of the blue Tai Chi signal again, maybe it would try to go up again. But at this level, we have the resistance around the yellow lines. It's not easy. So the best way, maybe if you want to do some normal trading, when the price break up the yellow lines again in future, you find a entry point for short term, maybe based on red and white circle, right? Until now it's still white circle, and it's below the resistance levels around the yellow and blue lines of Homely rainbow. So it's not the best entry point now, but the key point is the bottom catch here. For the forceful 20% rally, you also can catch with the blue Tai Chi signal here. It's at the support of the white lines of Homely rainbow, right? Yeah, so that's the bottom catch method I share with you today. Tai Chi signal is very powerful for top escape and bottom catch. You see, for INO at the top, yellow Tai Chi, right? Successfully drop below, you sell. That's that's in time. That will be a quite in time. It's timely sell, very close to the high, and then to avoid a drop, and then bottom catch. Of course, because this is the resistance around the yellow and blue lines, that's why it didn't break up, right? So it failed. It doesn't matter. We catch the short-term rebound. That's good enough. Okay, so that's about the method. And now it's about the time. It's the time for individual stock diagnosis. Do you want to diagnose some of your individual stocks? because it's the first time I do the live broadcast on Facebook. So let me check. I don't know. Are you writing your stocks? So if you have any stock to diagnose, you can write down. You can write down. Let me know your individual stocks. We will do the individual stock diagnosis. Where to check your individual stocks? Have you put your individual stocks? Have you written down your individual stocks? So where to check your chat? Okay, do you have any stock to check? Because I didn't see anyone tell me any stock. So is it because you don't know where to write down your stocks? Up until now, I don't see any reply. No one wants to diagnose individual stocks. Okay, maybe because it's the first day, you are now also not familiar with the Facebook, so you don't know where to write down your individual stocks. Okay, never mind. If you have some individual stocks you want to diagnose, you also can contact me privately after the live broadcast, okay? And tomorrow, because tomorrow is off day, it's our off day tomorrow, so there's no live broadcast for tomorrow, okay? So I guess I will see you again Friday, okay? Tomorrow is Thursday. I remind you, tomorrow no video uploading, no video update, because tomorrow is off, okay? Tomorrow is off. And also for Friday, make sure you have your individual stocks prepared, okay? Get your individual stocks prepared so that I can help you diagnose your individual stocks. Okay, so I believe that's all for today. But before we finish, you also don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook public page, okay? You can like it and then follow it. You follow it, then also can share with your friends about my Facebook public page, so that more and more people can join us to learn and improve together, okay? Your promotion, your encouragement will be my biggest motivation, okay? Looking forward, see you Friday. Bye bye.